Do, do, do.
Oh, did you get my text?
Yeah.
So you knew you were there.
Today is December 14th, Tuesday, 2021, and this week marks the 4th anniversary of the passing of our mother, the Navarro mother, Ofelia Navarro. I just wanted to speak a bit about this subject because I never have. I was actually hanging with Chris Trujillo this weekend, and for me, if anybody knows me, I'm horrible with dates. I tend to, well, not only just forget, but I feel like my life is in a certain time frame. I don't know. I lose track of time very easily. So anyway, Chris Trujillo told me that a video came up of the Casa Torres band playing 4 years ago, right? The Casa Torres band at that time was Chris Trujillo on drums, Manny Mendoza on bass, and Agustin Mario Quiroga on guitar, which now is playing with Tierra, right? And the wonderful Inocente Alvarez on percussion from Cuba, right? Now, my mother, she passed, I think, at 2 in the morning on the 12th. That was probably on a Tuesday. I think that was on a Tuesday. The thing about musicians is that when we go through anything traumatic, be it finding out about a sickness or a death in the family or anything, in regards to losing a loved one or a family member, I'm sure many of my colleagues feel the same way. We would rather play if there's a gig that night. Then, I mean, if there's unless there's an emergency, but if you don't necessarily have to be there, it's a way of us healing. This, because playing gives us all so much joy. There's nothing I love more than playing keyboards. I've known that since I was 14, and that's all I've ever done and loved and known. So I've had a wonderful run. But this particular night, we had played after word got out very quickly through social media when my mom passed. It was 2017, I want to say. Right. And the gig at Casa Torres was a regular hit for years. We were there I want to say every Wednesday. In this particular week, we were playing outside. And so the outpouring came out, first of all, I think everybody's in the same boat. It's one thing when your father passes away and it's almost like he's passing the torch. It's in my case, my father was present throughout my entire life. I was lucky. But when your mother passes away, especially when you're close and the siblings are close, it's a different type of devastation. It's a little, that's the reason you're here. It's like there's. I don't think there's been any man in history that's ever had a baby. So, regardless of it being man or anything else in the universe that's male, so we come from our mothers. And when I got the news, of course, I was devastated. I felt since my immediate family's in Arizona, the next best thing for me was all the people from Casa Torres. We played that particular band. That was wonderful because there was a camaraderie there between the musicians. It was equal. There was mutual respect, and everybody played their asses off. So everybody always came for it. Very special times. Times that I will never forget. But what I want to share with you today is this video. I decided to play that night. It was a Tuesday or Wednesday, I forget, and it might have been the day of my mother's passing or the next day, right? In public, I've always been known to be not really happy-go-lucky, but in a great mood, especially when playing and things of that nature. But at the end of the night, Mario Quiroga, he sings a song. One of my favorite songs is entitled Obsesion. Right? I don't have any idea who was the original writer or who made this famous, but Mario has certainly made it his. But this was a very beautiful, heartfelt performance, and it's something that I want to share with you. My wife had recorded it on an iPhone, so it's vertical. I think it was a live feed also at the time. But it was just a special moment for me because when it came time for them to, for my solo, I was really allowed to express myself and how I was feeling that at that time. So I share this with you now. I thank my wife, Mai, for videotaping it. And just my hats off to the Casa Torres, the people at Casa Torres, the folks that used to come watch us play on a regular basis, and the management there. It was a very special time.
No habrá una manera del mundo como ese amor profundo que rompa por ti. Amor es el pan de la vida. Amor es la copa divina. Amor es un algo sin nombre que obsesiona el hombre por una mujer. Y yo estoy obsesionado contigo, que el mundo es testigo de mi frenesí. Y por más que se ponga el destino, serás para mí, para mí. Amor es el pan de la vida. Amor es la copa divina. Dicen que el amor es un algo sin nombre que obsesiona al hombre por una mujer. Oh yeah, por una mujer. Dicen que el amor es el pan de la vida. Óyeme bien, querida. Toda la vida se paga. Para Ofelia no quiero despedida. Toda la vida se paga. Qué linda eres, qué linda fuiste conmigo, Ofelia. Toda la vida se paga. Reloj, no marque la zona, porque voy a enloquecer. Toda la vida se paga. Ay, todo tiene final. Toda la vida se paga. Por eso lo canto hoy, de corazón que mañana. Toda la vida se camina, camina. Ofelia. Marion Navarro.
Pedro Flores. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Come on, everybody. Give a round of applause, everybody.
Yeah. Wow. That's it.
So that is to say, she done good, kid.
Yes, you did.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much for coming.